Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles. In the month of November, I'm going to be trying to upload 3 videos every day, 2 that are average or easier difficulty level, and 1 that's average or harder difficulty level puzzle. And this is today's hard level puzzle, and it's called Wingnuts by Full Deck and missing a few cards. And here are the rules. Standard Sudoku rules apply. The digits 1 through 9 appear in every row, every column, and box. Region sum line. The sum of the digits on a blue line within a particular region must be the same for all of the regions the line passes through. So for example, let's color these in. And they're all kind of symmetrical. Yeah. So these two would have to equal the same as those two, which would have to equal the same as those two, which has to equal the same as those two. Another way of putting it for region sum line is that the box borders separate the line into regions which add up to the same sum. So these two would add up to the same. And the thing is about region sum lines, they do not have to be the same across all the different lines, right? It's just the same on that same line. So this region must be equal to this region, which must be equal to this region, which must be equal to this region. But it does not have to equal that region, right? This is separate. Cages. Digits in cages cannot repeat and must sum to the values shown in the upper left corner of the cage. So basically, this adds up to 10. These two cells add 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 up to 14. These two cells add up to 10, etc., etc. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, this is going to be interesting. One thing we know about all the lines is that none of them add up to 10. And we know that because in the regions for the region sum line, and they're all also 2-cell regions for all of them, they cannot add up to 10. And the reason why we know that is, say these 2 digits added up to 10. The problem is you would also need those 2 digits to add up to 10, and therefore this digit and that digit would have to be the same one. So that can't be 10. And that's the same across all the different all the different region sum lines. We also know this is 7 and 9. It cannot add up to 10. It also this line in particular cannot add up to 16. This line in particular cannot add up to 14. This isn't helpful because this is 10 and 10. This line cannot add up to 12. So this cannot be 9. So this is 5, 6, or 8, which means this is 6, 8, or 9. This is 3, 9, 4, 8, or 5, 7. So no 3, no 9. This can't be 3 and 7, so this is 1, 9, 2, 8, or 4, 6. This is 1, 9, 2, 8, or 4, 6. This is 1, 9, 2. So this cannot be 9. That can't be 1. Can any of the digits sum up? Can any of the lines have the same sum? I'm not sure. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. So this is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Right. Hmm. Mm. So it's anywhere from 5 to 15 for the region sums. Wait. Yeah, it's okay. So there's 4 digits, right? It has to be 5 to 15 for each of the region sums. Can the region sum be the same number? Maybe? Huh. There's certain tens, right? Okay. So this is a 10 pair. This is a 10 pair. This cannot be a blue 10 pair. We're going to make all the different 10 pairs different colors. So this cannot be blue either. So this is also green, red, or orange. The problem is this could be blue. This could be blue, that could be blue, and that could be blue. We know, okay, so basically any set of two numbers that add up to 10, if you have one of them here, or say you have both of them here, that eliminates the possibility for this. Like, so say you had 2, 8 here. This can no longer be 2 and 8, right? This can no longer be 2 and 8. But that doesn't really tell us much information, right? We know this can't be orange, but it could be blue, it could be green, it could be red. Huh. Unfortunately, this could be any of them. Okay, let's for. Yeah, that's not helpful. Okay, let's lick this pink. So this cannot be pink. This cannot be blue. This can't be blue. Oh, this is kind of confusing. This can't be pink. It cannot be blue either. But the pink could be the same as the blue, right? Right. Hmm. So this is not blue. It's also not pink either. That can't be pink either. Um, this actually could be pink or blue again. This one could be orange. This one cannot be orange. So that can't be orange. Though pink could be orange also too. It doesn't have to be blue. Mm. Uh, okay. I don't know if that helps. Hmm. Kind of stuck actually. Uh, what does this mean? Right, so each of these sums is from 5 to 15. Hmm. I don't know if that tells us very much, though. That's the problem. Each of these sums add up to 5 or 15. 5 through 15, sorry. And none of it can be 10. This specifically cannot be 12. It cannot, this one can't be 14. None of them can be 10. Can't be 16 either because you can't have too many. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so what if we made this 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So this, say we had made this 15. This would be 6, 7, 8, and 9. This would have to be 2 and 4 with 6 and 8. So this would automatically be 5. Oh, that's an interesting interaction. So if this is 6, 7, 8, 9, this becomes 2 or 4. This becomes 6 or 8. So that forces this to be 5 and 9. So it's 5 with 6 at minimum. So that's 11. So 2 or 4 would have to be with 7 or 9 at minimum. But the problem is that 6, 7, 8, 9 is already accounted for. So this cannot be 15. I don't know what that tells us. It just can't be 15, that's all. So not 15. It's 5 through 14 without 10. Okay. That's actually a good question. Can any of them see 6 through 9? Can any of them be 1 through 4? Right. If this is 6 through 9, this becomes one of 1 through 4. This has to be 6 through 9. So this one specifically cannot be 6 through 9. Okay, so again, 6, 7, 8, 9, it can't be because then this would be 2 or 4. This would have to be 6 or 8. This would be 5 with 6 or an 8. And okay, so yeah, one thing is this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. So this is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there would be that problem too, right? Okay, so if this is 6, 7, 8, 9, there would have to be two numbers that are not 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's at most 4 or 5. But the problem is that this has to be 6 or 8. And this has to be greater than 6 or 8. Does that work with anything else, though? So say this is 6, 7, 8, 9, right? If this is 6, 7, 8, 9, if this is 6, 7, 8, 9, there would be, again, this would have to be 4, 5. So these don't work just because these numbers are so big. What about the 10, right? Um so say this was 6, 7, 8, 9. Then these would be this would be it's possible on this one, right? Okay, well, a better example might be 1 through 4, right? If this is 1 through 4, well, it can't be because of this. Um, yeah, this can't be 1 through 4 because of that. Yeah, it's really. So this can neither be 1 through 4, nor can it be 6 through 9. This can neither be 1 through 4, nor can it be 6 through 9. Oh, well, that makes. Yeah. All of them cannot be 1 through 4 or 6 through 9, right? If it's 6 through 9, yeah, one of them's low. So it cannot be 15, it cannot be 5. So it's 6 through 14 without 10 being a possibility. Can it be 6? No. Right? Because two of them, they just have to add up to 10. So because two of the digits add up to 10, if it were 6, it would be 12 and 12. It would be 12, right? But the problem is that would be 1 and 1 then, right? Which is not possible in the same row. Um Right. So it's 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, and 13 are the possibilities. Right? So these added together have to be even. 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 I don't know what that tells us. So it's 7, 8, 9, and 11, 12, 13 are the possibilities. What does that mean then? It can never be 10. If it's if it's 13, this has to be 4 and 6, right? Then one of these is 7 and 9, the other one's 7, 9, right? So then we have 5 and 8 possible. Oh, that's interesting. Hmm. So this would be 1, 3, or 5. This would be 1, 3, or 5. This would be 1, 3, or 5. Right? Oh, that's interesting. That specifically cannot be 13. But I don't know what else that tells us, right? This cannot be 13 because of that, right? It would have to be 4, 6. And because it's 4, 6, this would be 7, 9. This would be 7, 9. But the problem is this has to add up to 13, right? So this 7 and 9 eliminate means that this 7, 9 has to be the same as that. But then you would have to have this same 4, 6 have to be the same 4, 6 as that, which is not possible. So this one specifically cannot be 13. I don't know if we eliminate that for anything else, though. Yeah, this one can also cannot be 7. Okay. So for one thing, this can't be 15. It can't, okay, can't be 15, can't be 14. Why can't it be 14? Uh, all right, because they would have to, this adds up to 10, and this would have to add up to 18. This one specifically cannot be 13, so it's 8, 9, or 10. Well, yeah, we also know this is 8 or 9 at least, and it could be 11 or 12 at most. So because of that, this cannot be 8. This cannot be 6, right? It's 8 or 9 at least. It's 8, 9, 11, or 12. It cannot be 7 because this is 7 at least. So that would have to be 1 and 7, so it's 8 at least. It cannot be 13 because of just what we just proved. Because that would be 7, 9. This would be 4, 6. This 7 or 9 would have to be here, and that would have to be 4, 6, corresponding to that one, but that would be a contradiction, so it can't be that one. It still could be 8. It still could be 9. It still could be 11, and it still could be 12. It cannot be 10, obviously. So this is 6, 7, 8, or 9. It's 12 at most, right? So then this is 1 through 5. Right. It's 12 at most, so it cannot be 6 or more. Okay. That doesn't really tell us that much. Huh. That's one thing I didn't think of. Where are the 5s? Hmm. Where can the 5s be in each row and column? The 5s could be here. Here. It could be here. I don't know if this is a good track to go down. Here. It could go here, 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 or here. Here, here. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be a. It doesn't seem to be a very good path to go down. Because there's just too many possibilities, you know. Okay, let's not go down that path. Hmm. I have to admit, I'm a little tired right now, so my brain's not working very well. In addition to this being hard. Um. mm, This is at least 6. And it also can't be 14. Can't be 15. None of them can be 15. None of them can be 5. Actually, none of them can be 14 either, right? If you have 14, then it would be 10. 14 times 2 is 28. You would have 28 minus 10, which is 18 across 2 unique digits, so that's not possible. So yeah, the possible sums are 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13 for any of the lines. Excuse me. So it'd be 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13 for any of the lines. Oh, that's interesting. Say this was 8. That's 1 and 7. This would have to be 9. That's not possible. So it cannot be 8. And then this can't be 1 and 9 because then this would be 9 and 1. But then this would be 10. So this can never be 1, which means this can't be 9. It could be 9. So this can never be 8 either. So it's 9, 11, or 12. Uh, 12 is possible. 11 is possible. 9 is possible. Right? Then if it's 9, this is 2, 7. This could be 8. This would have to be 8, 1. Okay, maybe we just go through each possibility. So say this is 2, 9. This is 8. 2, 9. This becomes 8 and 1. I mean, that seems possible. If it's, sorry, 2, 7. This is 1 and 8. It cannot be 3, 7. It could be potentially 2, 9, 8, 3. Right, so 2, 9, 3, 8 is fine. 3, 9. This would be 7, 5, so that works. And it would have to be 4 and 7, so this is 6 and 5. Okay, so that does limit the possibilities here. Not too much, though. I'm not seeing that clever interaction, but okay. So 9, 10, and 11 all worked. Sorry, 9, 11, and 12 all worked. Nine, 11, and 12 all worked. Hmm. um, 8 and 5 does not work. If this is 8, this is 5. This would have to be 2. So 8 and 5 cannot work. And it can only be 8 and 5. It can't be, well, it can't be 8 and 6 anyways, because that adds up to 14. So this is 9, which means this adds up to 8. 11, which means this adds up to 12. Or 12, which means that's 24. So this adds up to 14. It cannot be 8, 5 because that would be 2 and something, which add up to 13, which is not possible. If this is 6 and 5, this would be 4 and 7, so that works. Okay, so 6, 5, and 4 and 7. One works with a lot of things. 1 does not work with 5, though. Actually, 1 doesn't work here. If this is 1, and say this is 8, this would have to be 9, so that's not possible. So this cannot be 1. Actually, well, not necessarily. No, can any of them be 1? I don't think so, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, none of these could be 1. Because then 9 has to be there, right? So if this is 1, this is 9. So then this would have to be added to 10, but you can't add up to 10. So this can never be 1, 9. So you can never have 1 on the line. Because then the 9 corresponds to it, right? So this cannot be 1, 9. So this is 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6. This cannot be 9. So this is 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6. This cannot be 1. Or this could be... No, because this is 9. So this can't be 1, 9. So this is 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Any 10 that has to be 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This can't be any 10 that has 2 numbers on the line cannot be has to be 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So if this is 2 and this is 8, it cannot be 2, 8. If this is 2, this would have to be 8 I mean, if it's 2, it can't be 5 because this is 8. So these two would add up to 7. This would already be greater than 7. If this is 2 and this is 6, then it would add up to 8, but 8 is already adds up to 8 by itself, and you have an additional digit. If it's 2 and 8, that adds up to 10, so that's not possible. So this cannot be 2 and 8, so this is 4 and 6, this is 4 and 6. This cannot be 4 and 6. Interesting. Okay, so this can't be 4 or 6. So we know 4, 6 is here. So if this is 4, this could be 5. So if this is 4, this is 4 and 5. Can this ever be 6? No. So this is 5 or 8. Right? If this is 6, this is 4, but that adds up to 10, and that's not possible. So if this is 4 and this is 5, this becomes 6 and 3, so that's possible. If this is 4 and this is 8, that's not possible. This has to be 5. So this can never be 8. Interesting break-in. So this is 5 always. This is 5, this is 9. This cannot be 5. So if this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 3. If this is 6, this is 5, this is 4, this is 7. So this cannot be 9, this can't be 1. So this is 9 or 11. This is 9 or 11. Oh, this is 3 and 7, so this cannot be 3 and 7. So this has to be 2 and 8. So this can't be 2 and 8. This can't be 2 or 8. Interesting. What does this mean then? Say this is 4 and 5. This is 6 and 3. So if this is 4, 5, this is 3 and 6. So this cannot be... okay. If this is 4, 7... this can no longer be 5. So this can this ever be 4 then? If this is 4, this is 7. This is 6, have to be 6 and 5, so that's not possible. So this cannot be 4, this cannot be 6. So if this is 2, 7, this is 1, 8. If it's 3, 9, it would have to be 7, 5. It can never be 3, 7. The 4 doesn't work anymore either. So this has to be 2, which makes that 8. This is 2. This is 8. This has to be, it could be either of them. So this cannot be 2, 8. This cannot be 2, 8. This cannot be 4, 8. This can't be 4, 8. This can't be 8, so that can't be 2. This can't be 2, so this can't be 8. So it's either 9 or 11. This is 9 or 11. This is 9 or 11, interestingly enough. This can't be 2. It could... This is 9 or 11, remember. So this is either 4, 5, 4, 7, 6, 3, 6, 5, or 7, it can't be 2, 7, 4. This is 9 or 11. This is 9 or 11. So this is 7 or 9. And this is 1 or 3. Oh, we know these are the same. We know these are the same. Interesting. This is 9 or 11. So this cannot be 3, 8. It could be 3, 6. It could be 4, 5. Or 4, 7. It could be 6, 3. Or 6, 5. Interesting. This is 7 or 9. This is 7 or 9. So there cannot be a 7 or 9 there either. So it could be 1, 2, no 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is also 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because one of these is 7 or 9. That's 7 or 9. That takes care of all the 7 or 9s in that column. Okay, so we do know. So we know we're going to make these green and pink. This has to be green because it's the same. So green cannot be here. Green cannot be. Pink can't be here. So pink is one of these three. Pink has to be one of this one. Okay. I don't know if this helps us any. If this was 3... Oh, that's interesting. One of these... Okay, so that's very interesting. One of these... This is either 8, 1 and 2, 9. Sorry. 8, 1 and 2, 7. Or 8, 3 and 2, 9. So this has to be 3 or 7. We have a 3 or 7, so this cannot be 3 or 7. So this has to be 4, 6, 4, 6. Which means this can't be 4 or 6. This can't be 4 or 6. This can't be 4 or 6. This can't be 4 or 6, so this becomes a 2, 8 pair. So this cannot be 2 or 8, because if it were 2 or 8, it would have, that would add up to 10. So this has to be 1, which makes that 9. So this has to be 8. This is 2. So this adds up to 9. So this is either 2, 7 with 2, 7 or 3, 6. It can't be 6. So this is 2, 7, 2, 7. This cannot be 7. This has to be 7. So this can't be 7. This can't be 7. This is a 3, 5, 3, 5 pair. So this is 8. So this has to be 4. So this is 6. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. This is 3. This has to be 1. So this is 1. And therefore this is 7. That makes this 8. This is 2. This is 7. This is 1. So this has to be 7. This is 9. So this is 3 and 9. No 3, 7. So this becomes 4, 6. So this is 6. This is 4. This cannot be 3, 4, 7. This can't be 2 anymore. So this can't be 8. So this is 6. This is 4. This becomes a 5, a 6. And we have 1/4 possibilities here. So this is 4 and 5, which makes this a 3. This is 9. This has to be 5. Okay, so we can remove the coloring. I think that pretty much... Okay, so this is 1 or 9. This is 1 or 9. It can't be 1, so this is 9. This is 1, which means this is a 9. This is a 4. This is a 1. We have, what, 5 and 9. This can't be 5, so this is 9. This is 5. We have a 3 and 9. This is 9. This is 3. Okay, so this has to be 1. 1 is one of those two. One of those two. 2s. So we have 2, 3, and 8. Okay, let's just do Sudoku. This is essentially now Sudoku. So 4, 6, and 7 cannot be 4 or 7. So this is 6. This is 7. This is 4. So the 7 is one of those 3. The 6 is one of those 3. Therefore, this is a 6, 7 pair, 6, 7 pair. Because 6 and 7 both eliminated here. We have 2 and 5. This can't be 5, so this is 2. This is 5. Therefore, this 2 is one of those 2. This is 5 and 8. This can't be 5, so this is 8. This is 5. This then forces this to be 3. We have a 2, 8 pair. That doesn't really help us much. 4, 6, and 7. This can't be 6 or 7, so this is 4. This becomes 1 or 8. So this is 6 or 7. This is 2 and 8. This is 1 and 8. This is 2 and 7. So therefore, this is 2. This is 7, which makes that 8 and 2. This has to be a 7. So this is 6. This is 7. This is 6. So this has to be 7. We have a 1, 3, and 8. This can't be 1. This can't be 1. So this is 1. This is 8. This is 1 or 2. So this is 1. This is 2, which makes that a 2. We have 3 and 8. This can't be 3. So that's an 8, 3, 8. 4 and 5. We don't know which ones. 3 and 5. This can't be 3. So this is 5, 3, which makes that 4 and 5. That's a 6, and that's a 4. And that's a solution. Yeah, it was moderately difficult. Sorry. Sorry about that. My phone was ringing, and it's a spam number, it looks like. So, anyways, that's the solution. Yeah, so very interesting break-in. Yeah, just eliminating possibilities and then going from there. Yeah, I'm not really sure if it's if you can really expand that to other puzzles. Yeah. I mean, you can expand essentially like narrowing things down. So that's one thing if you want to improve your Sudoku solving, especially for variants, is to figure out what the possibilities are and limit them, start limiting them. But I don't know if this one in particular had anything that could be expanded to other Sudoku puzzles. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.